On the agenda tonight, I'm going to be taking a look at one of my previous analysis videos that has been blocked on copyright, and YouTube is suggesting that I cut me out of the video. Hello, Phil here from Wings of Pegasus, and welcome to another video. If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. So recently on the channel, I did a video about copyright and explained what happens when you upload a video to YouTube, and that if you look at anything that is somebody else's copyright material, then it's going to get copyright claimed and you won't get the ad revenue for that particular video. But there are other arrangements, and I do describe all of those in that video. The reason for this one is because when I was making that video, I had a look through my channel to see which videos had been blocked, and I thought, well, I will re-edit them so that people can watch my previous analysis videos that have been blocked and just get rid of the parts that are claimed. Or on YouTube, what you have is it'll show you the sections where it says you're playing something that is owned by somebody else, and you can trim it out of the video. And what I tend to do is just totally re-edit, so remove it myself or let people know that the image can't be shown or seen due to copyright content. So in this particular example, this video was an analysis of David Bowie and Peter Frampton and Carlos Alomar on guitar, and I was breaking down the guitar techniques, and you can see on the screen here, we've got these blue rectangles where it says where the copyright material starts and where the content is and kind of when it ends. You can see these little blocks of when I'm playing part of the song and then analysing it and demonstrating techniques. But I did have a little look through, and we'll just have a look. This is the beginning of this rectangle here, and see what it is. So there we have it again. And just as a guide, when we're playing along to this, you want to be in your minor pentatonic shape 1 here, 12th fret, as you probably noticed earlier on when I was playing through. We've got these unison bends as well. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but that doesn't sound like David Bowie singing or any of the performance. So this is the reason that it's a bit frustrating, is because this is clearly me playing the guitar, but the start of this section is claiming this as copyright content, that this is somebody's song, that this is somebody's performance. I'll let it play on. Kind of like that, and it's all within our shape. That's pretty much what you want to be playing through. Just throughout this whole performance, we've got lots of little techniques going on like that. So this is now quite a long segment, and you can see clearly the rectangle starts here, and this is well into this segment that this is claimed, and none of this is copyright using these techniques on the guitar. I'm not playing anything from the song here. I'm demonstrating unison bends, which is a guitar technique, and bends, hammer-ons and pull-offs, so things that every guitarist uses. And you can't copyright bends or hammer-ons and pull-offs or slides on a guitar. Or when you're singing, you can't copyright that and say, I own that technique, nobody else is now allowed to do it. So I was amazed that they are claiming this part of the video. I mean, I get it for maybe sections where we're listening to it and then I'm demonstrating it, and even still, when you're talking about using it in that way, it's still what I would consider fair use of listening to somebody play a guitar solo and then me explaining exactly what's going on in the solo, what techniques they're using and how they're achieving their sound. I see that as fair use. I would consider that fair use, that I'm not just playing a song and uploading it and not doing anything with it. I'm clearly explaining it. So this is a video that is blocked, and I re-edited it, tried to take out as much as I could, and it then got blocked again, and I uploaded it again, but I didn't realize that they are copyright claiming me playing. That's why I can't cut it out, is because it is triggering it when it shouldn't be triggered, because this definitely doesn't sound anything like a David Bowie song, and I'm not sure why it's done this, but this is the problem that I'm finding now it would be great to show you my old analysis videos that have been blocked and that you haven't seen, but this is going to be the problem, that ironically when people say, oh, can you do more guitar-based videos breaking down techniques, this is a problem, that if I'm going to be showing you a song and then breaking down techniques, my video is going to get blocked even of me playing the techniques and demonstrating it. Whereas I've never ever had this with the vocal analysis videos where I'm demonstrating with my voice, which is exactly the same as this, demonstrating on a guitar, but the guitar is getting blocked. So yeah, it's a real shame. I will continue in future videos to get out the guitar and demonstrate things, and hopefully it's not going to get blocked, you know, because of that. But the real shame is that all of this that I'm pointing out, if I want to upload this video, I've got to take out this. And you think, well, I'm now taking out the parts that make it fair use. So, you know, where do you stand with that? What do? I think, unfortunately, this video would have to be so heavily edited, I'd have to take out me explaining particular techniques. And somebody watching it might want to know about unison bends, might want to know about the hammer-ons and pull-offs, because that's the thing they're hearing and they can't place how it's being achieved by the guitarist in the video. I'll let it play on, but we'll see what else is here. Had there right at the end, and then we went back to the those alternate picking, kind of like that. We had a little bit of, so that was alternate picking, that was demonstrating. Still, this isn't the song. Harmonic action there as well from Peter, where we've got this, that kind of thing. Maybe demonstrating harmonics with whammy bar, explaining it. Again, this isn't the song, this is me. A little bit of whammy bar, you could even, and I keep on explaining. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame that, I mean, there's so much technique in here. I would have to remove this in order to get this video on YouTube. So I would have to remove, yeah, the unison bends, hammer-ons, pull-offs, harmonics, using the whammy bar with harmonics, 12th fret harmonics as I just demonstrated there. I'm intrigued to just let this play on to see how long it goes. Those all together in your positions for your harmonics, if you know where these are, you want to be over the fret rather than in between the frets. This is where people sometimes make a mistake, where they're trying to find their harmonics. I mean, this could not be more just explaining about guitar technique. And rather than being over the top of the fret, they do it in between, and they can't seem to get them to ring out as well. So make sure you're over that fret. I mean, yeah, I don't really understand it on any level, because here I'm explaining how to do harmonics and how they're commonly done incorrectly. Again, it's just a technique. So you can also see these tiny segments here that have a blue rectangle around them. And yeah, this is giving me the option to cut all of this out for then the video to be okay to be on YouTube. But again, I think this is just a case of me playing a tiny segment of it and then demonstrating. Then we had a little bit of that kind of thing. So that was, I think it actually stops on that little finger, and then gets into the bend at that point. And again, going more towards that major sound where we have, so there we had it, just that tiny segment of lead, which I'm then now going to point out. The problem is that if you didn't hear that little bit of lead, all of this explanation would now be pointless. Okay, so we've got this little hammer on. And we repeat that again, I think. And a little run up as well. Just so yeah, it's difficult because on YouTube, obviously it's all automated. So a computer can't decide whether I've just taken that few seconds and now I'm explaining it. There's got to be a way, especially with AI now, that an algorithm can listen or look at how somebody's using something, and then what's happening afterwards. The fact that I'm explaining and showing the notes that are being played and how it's being played and the technique. So maybe I don't know whether they'll come up with an AI that can determine what might be fair use and what won't be. But at the moment, because it's so, cut and dried, it means that this kind of thing's going to happen, that maybe I won't be able to show any of my blocked videos because it includes me demonstrating things on the guitar, and that's going to get triggered for whatever reason. I don't know. It might be the case that I'm just going to have to wave goodbye to those blocked videos, because I'm going to be ironically getting myself blocked with my own playing. Oh, well, never mind. Anyway, I thought I'd give you guys a bit of an insight into it. So you guys know what I'm going through at the moment with editing old videos, but we'll just keep on pushing forward, see where we end up. And certainly now I'm in a better position to dispute things in the future, and I'll see what happens, and I'll let you guys know, of course, over on Patreon. I keep you updated as to how my copyright claiming and disputing mission goes for the future analysis videos that we will be doing. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. As always, let me know what you guys think in the comments section below, as well as giving me requests and suggestions for future videos. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys at the next one. Rock!